Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Lisbon IGF World Championship or Kata 2021. We're about to begin our final block of the day and final block of the competition. Actually, there's the last day of the Kata tournament, and we have serious competitors here fighting for the final, fighting for the medal. We have six athletes, six groups, and Kimi no Kata, and Goshin Jutsu, and also the young juniors and Katame no Kata in mat number 3. Now we're gonna comment the tatami number 2 is Kodokan Goshin Jitsu. So the Spanish Antoni Mas Obrador and Marcos Rodriguez. So the first pair to compete in Goshin Jitsu. Later on, we have the Japanese Ikeda and Sakamaki, who got the first place in the eliminatories. But don't forget, these are the finals. So here you can find the new world champs of the Kata International Judo Federation Championships. Let's see now the Spanish group from Goshin Jutsu no Kata. As you know, Kodokan Goshin Jutsu is created not by Jigoro Kano himself, but by Mr. Rizei Kano, at the president of Kodokan in 1953. Well, he met with the 25 senseis of Kodokan and established a new self-defense kata, because the old one was Kimi no Kata. But here he tried to make another one, and after several meetings, we have the Kodokan Goshin Jutsu. It's very similar to the Kimi no Kata. Even we, when some exams for graduation as Kimi no Kata and Kodokan Goshin no Kata, the judokas don't like it because some of the movements are very similar, so that sometimes they make a little confusion. So anyway, these are similar, but there are notable differences. While Kimi no Kata is based on customs of feudal times, so we have the tanto and katana. In the Kodokan Goshin Jitsu, we can relate perfectly to the present times, because we have the bow, the stake, the pistol, the gun, and also the tanto. So there are some difference between both katas. Is for the Kodokan Goshin Jitsu is 21 movements divided in two groups of the Toshu no Bu, that are movements without weapons, and Buki no Bu, the movements with weapons. The weapons, as I say, it's knife, bow, and pistol. So let's watch now the katas on mat number 2. In mat number 1, you can choose the Kimi no Kata, but in mat number 2, we are watching here. And in mat number 3, you can also watch the Katame no Kata. So let's see this group, the Kodokan Goshin Jitsu, performed by Antoni Mas Obrador and Marcos Rodriguez from Spain. The ceremony. Another sunny day here in Lisbon. If you are next to us, please come to the sports hall. The public is allowed finally at sports here in Portugal, so you can watch. Otherwise, you can watch here in IGF Live to see the championships. They start in 21 with the veterans here. Big atmosphere, big fair play, and now the katas. That's the second way to learn judo. It's according to Jigoro Kano Shihan. It's the aesthetic of judo is katas, and without them you cannot understand the judo. It is essential. So it's very popular, the katas around the world. That's why we have 260 competitors. It's a record for this competition. Out of the wire, living a terrible pandemic situation. But in Portugal, this situation is a little bit controlled. We have almost 90% of the population vaccinated, and so the numbers are not so bad as you see in other countries. So has been an excellent organization here by the Portuguese Judo Federation. Keep the judokas safe in the good hotel near. The hotel is like 50 meters from the sports hall. But anyway, all the athletes cannot come by foot. They must come in designated buses and vans to avoid any contact with the other population. So that's why it's very safe stay here with all athletes in these championships. But anyway, they are making now the long distance defense movements. I do the Agotsuki. And then the gunman Suki to punch the face and defend with the Nakashimi. Now Maigeri, kick from the front and defense. Push the opponent. And last one is this group is Yoko Geri. And we finish the Toshunobu group. We start the Bukinobu. So the movements with hard weapons. So let's see the first. So you got the Tanto. And now Tsukake is the first attack and first technique. And the arm lock. Techniques with the tanto. Now 3 techniques with the bow. The stick is going to change the weapon now. Yeah, 2 weapons more to use. The bow and the gun, the pistol. Now 3 techniques. Defense against movements with the stick. First, Furiage. Block and also to Furioroshi. And Muratetsuki. Another set of 3 techniques. Now the change to the pistol. Teagero is the hands up in Japanese language. So Shamenzuki, Koshigamai, and Haimenzuki on the back. And that's the performance of the Spanish pair, Obrador and Marcos Rodriguez. Mas Obrador as a Tori, and Marcos Rodriguez as a Uke. They finished final, their final block here in Lisbon. Let's see the result, the evaluation of the judges. So in the morning, the Japanese, Portuguese, and French were the best with best points. But let's see in the final block how these pairs will evaluate in the dojo. Now the next pair, one of the favorites here, the Ku Ikeda as a Tori, and Fumitaka Sakamaki from Japan as a Uke, last one. So let's see the Japanese double from Japan. So the ceremony. Bow.
From the Russian Judo Federation, Continental, Vladislav, and Sidorov Daniel. Get ready on mat number 3 from Portugal, Batista João and Faria José.
So the first group, Toshunobu, now defense against gripping attacks. Shiro Waridori. Ushiri Jimmy. And the gripping attacks. Only one more Kakaidori. Like to hug. Now we got the same group, defense against distance attacks. Nana Miucci. In one in Kimono Kata, it's amazing that in 6 pairs present, France got 3 of them, so half of the finalists are from France. 3 pairs of France. It was amazing performance from this country in the Kimono Kata. Geoffrey Michel and Laura, Gregory Hiffel and Philippe Leger, and Gregory Marques and Stephanie Vega. Well, congratulations for the moment, because we don't know yet if they win or not, but 3 pairs in 6 in the final is amazing performance from the French. We continue here the Yokogeri, the last technique of the first group without weapons, the Toshunobu. Then we start the Bukinobu group, defense with weapons. The first weapon is the knife, the Tanto. You are waiting for the evaluation of the first group, Obrador and Marcos Rodriguez. After the Tanto, you change weapon for the bow. More 3 techniques: Furiagi, Furioto, Oroshi, Morotitsuki. We are waiting for the evaluation of the Spanish group. Not yet have the results. Now the last weapon, the pistol, Shomenzuki, Koshigamai, and Aimenzuki. So the Spanish has 535.5 points. So let's see, the Japanese in the morning get like 580 points, many points ahead of the Portuguese in the group 1. So the last technique, Aimenzuki. So that's the performance of the Japanese pair, Kuikeda and Fumitaka Sakamaki. They performed the Go Shinjutsu. They go to end with the ceremony. And let's wait for the evaluations of the jury. For the moment we have the Spanish, only group with 535 points. Let's see if the Japanese can make more than this high level punctuation. And that's it. So now we go to the third pair here. Leszek Piacka and Hanna Zagiello from Poland. They are the next athletes to compete in the Kodokan Goshin Jitsu. So from Poland, Tori Leszek Piacka, Uki Anna Zagiello. Waiting for the Japanese evaluation. And they have 568 points, so less than in the morning, the Japanese, but still ahead of the Spanish. So it's 535 and 568 from Ikeda Sakamaki in the first place for the moment. Let's see the other pairs. Especially the pair of Portugal got the second place in this morning in the group 1 behind the Japanese. Shirojime and Kakedori. Now the distance attacks. And to finish the first group of the Toshinobu Kodokan Jiu-Jitsu is Yokogeri. And now Hanna Zagiello going to pick up the tanto. Start with the Tsukake. Then Shokotsuki, Nanametsuki, then to change to the bow, but meanwhile the tanto. First attack. So three, first three movements, another three with the stick, with the bow. Muratetsuki to finish the bow techniques.
On the next one, from France, Michael Gregory and Luigi Fili. Get ready for next on mat
Now the
one.
three
Also from
final
France,
movements with the
Michael
gun,
Gregory
the
and
pistol,
Leon
Shomenzuki,
Fernandez.
Hoshigamai, Aimenzuki. That's Hoshigamai, now Aimenzuki. And that's it for the couple from Poland, Leszek Piacka and Jagiello. They finished the Kodokango Shinjitsu. The next pair comes from France, Claude Jaume and Bryce Bedard. They're already settled to enter the area. And great performance for the Polish. So let's see now the French, Claude Jaume and Bryce Bedard enter the dojo to make perform the Godokango Shinjitsu. Next pair is from Portugal, Pedro Gonçalves and Paulo Moreira. They put the weapons on the tatami and they start movements without any weapons. Toshu Nobu. And the Polish gets the second place until now, 539 points, so they are ahead of the Spanish. The Japanese still ahead with 568 points. So these French get a good classification in the morning. Let's see if we can do better than the Japanese. Ushiro Eridori. Okay. The color.
On mat number 3 from Italy, boys single to the area, Grandpa Vitali.
Distant attacks. And then Zuki. No, my get it. Tanto now Tsukake. Shokotsuki. Shokotsuki. And Nanamitsuki. Ryoroshi now, Nanamitsuki. Mortetsuki. Then now Mortetsuki. And finish the attacks with bow. And start pistol attacks in defense. Next, Teagero. Shomenzuki. Koshigamai. No. I mean, it's okay. And that was the performance of the French pair, Claude Jaume and Brice Bernard. Let's wait for the evaluation. So finish the French pair. We now have Pedro Gonçalves and Paulo Moreira from Portugal, which they got the second place in Group 1 in the morning behind the Japanese. Let's see how they can do better now because Japanese has less points than the morning. Let's see the performance of the Portuguese
Get ready on mat number 1 from Spain.
Pedro
Vicente
Gonçalves and Paulo Moreira.
Miquel Argel and Vicente Siquer Anthony.
So they start the first group. Toshinobu with Ryo Theodori grappling with hands. Shirujimi. And the last pro grappling attacks Kakedori. It's like to hug. Now 5 attacks in the distance. Nanameuchi. Now Hagotsuki. Ganmen Suki. Now the 2 kicks, Maigeri and Yokogeri. Now the Bukinobu group. First weapon, the Tanto. The Polish group has 539 points, so they are in third place at the moment. Still two pairs to compete. This Portuguese pair, Pedro Gonçalves and Paulo Moreira. Last attack.
This concludes the final block on mat 3.
Now do Bo. So the Katame no Kata and Tametri is already finished. Let's see the results of the final results of the Tatame 3. They're competing Dylan Medour and Kraska Vitoria from France, Burmentev and Sidorov from Russian Judo Federation, Batista and Farias from Portugal, and finally Borisenko and Kvak from Ukraine. They did the last performance. You must wait for the last grades from the Ukrainian pair. So that's first place for France, second for Portugal, and third for the Russian Judo Federation. So good achievement from the French again here in the junior Katame no Kata. Also good performance for João Batista and Zafarias. They got the silver medal and the bronze medal Vladislav Burmentev and Danil Sidorov from Russian Judo Federation. They are the three medals for the Katame no Kata juniors. So now the pistol attacks. So this concludes the Jutsu Kata from the Portuguese pair Paulo Moreira Zuke and Pedro Gonçalves as a Tori. Let's wait for the evaluation of the jury. The headless to beat. It's a Japanese with 568, followed by the French 551. And also from Poland 539. Let's see. Little problems from the Portuguese. now. Let's go move to the mat number 1 to see the last pair of the Kimi no Kata. Gregory Marquez and Vega Stefan. That's why the French are well. So the Portuguese are 551, so in third place at the moment. You must wait for the Sanso Puig server and Joana Maria Puig server, the Spanish. That's a situation in the Kodokan Jiu-Jitsu. We informed that the Portuguese and the French are in the same points as the French. So it's a kind of a tricky situation here because both have 551 points, not 5. So they are together in second place. And the Japanese in first. Only the Spanish to go. But for the moment, we finished the Kimi no Kata from the Gregory Marquez and Stefan Vega, and we are now to the more tube competitors from Kimi no Kata, Miguel Angel Vicente Sique, and also his brother Vicente Sique to compete in the Kimi no Kata. So we have been informed that in the Kodokan Goshin Jutsu no Kata, out of the similar punctuations, not similar, equal punctuations between the French and the Portuguese, the French had less mistakes than errors than the Portuguese. So same points, but they got the third place at the moment instead of the second because of that system of um, errors, more errors, medium errors, more than the French pair. So let's wait for the Spanish. They can go to the bronze or silver or gold medal. They are the last ones to compete. There's the Kimi Kata from the Spanish Antoni and Miguel Angel Vicente, and the brothers playing here. Two Spanish pairs in the each tatami. In the mat number 2, you can see um, Prix server Joana Maria and Lorenk, so brothers from Spain in Goshin Jitsu. And in mat number 1, we're seeing the Miguel Angel and Anthony Vicente from Spain. Only another pair, Enrico Tomasi, Alberto Gainelli from Kimi no Kata. Let's wait for the decision of Kodokan Goshin Jitsu no Kata. Now, you're watching Kimi no Kata. This kata has been created in 1906 with the Butokai, so institution above the Kodokan, and together they established the Kimi no Kata. They had initial 13 movements, and then we had more 7 moves. And some verification later on. The kata was established and then continues to one that is training today. This is old kata, Kimi no Kata. This retains the flavor and style used in Japanese feudal times, of course, and very similar to Kodokan Goshin Jitsu, but different because Kodokan Goshin Jitsu use weapons. They are more modern, let's say. And this kata, Kimi no Kata, used feudal period weapons like tanto and katana. There are always 2 groups in the 20 movements. First group, Idori, sitting position, 8 movements, and the second, Tashiai, standing position with 12 movements. They're already in the Tashiai with no guns yet. So we got the results. So the Kodokan Goshin Jitsu no Kata. First place for the Japanese Ikeda and Sakamaki, gold medal. The silver medal goes to Claude Jaume and Bryce Bina from France, and bronze medal Pedro Gonçalves and Paulo Moreira got from Portugal the bronze medal. In the Katame no Kata juniors, we have gold medal for France, Dylan Medour and Victoria Kraska. Silver medal from Vladislav Bormentev and Daniel Sidorov from Russian Judo Federation. And from Portugal, João Batista and José Farias. Good performance also from Portugal with 2 bronze medals today in the Kata tournament. Let's see how we finish the Kimi no Kata with 3 French pairs here competing, and they are at the moment in the 3 first places. Can you imagine that? Only 2 pairs to compete. This one has finished the Spanish, and Tomasi Agnelli from Italy, but at the moment the French dominate completely the Kimi no Kata. Now with Nuki Kake. And the last technique, Kiryoroshi. Spanish pair finish. Anthony and Miguel Angel and Vicente Siquier finished their Kimi no Kata. Let's wait for the results. At the moment, 3 French pairs are in 3 medals. Let's see if the podium is all French or the Spanish. And the next ones, Enrico Tomazzi and Alberto Gainelli from Italia. Italy can achieve to get in the middle of the French, because the French are dominating in Kimi no Kata since this morning. Amazing performance from the French. Also in the Katame no Kata Junior, they win the gold medal. So France is the big winner of the day 2 of the Kata World Championships. They get medals in all the katas. Gold in Katame no Kata, silver in Goshin Jitsu, and let's see what color of the medal. It's the Kimi no Kata. Now Vicente Siquier, the brothers from Spain, introduced between the French, and Rafael Léger comes to the 4th place. So let's see if the Italians can do better now. So you're gonna not have a totally French podium, because the Gregor Rifiel and Philippe Léger has less points, only 9 points ahead. The Spanish brothers Anthony and Miguel Angel. And now let's see the final, last kata of this long week in Portugal, in Lisbon. Since the 21 we held the IGF International World Championships of Veterans, and Kata 21 and 24 will be the veterans. Amazing atmosphere here. And then the Kata since yesterday. Amazing katas, beautiful. We remember yesterday the Juno Kata with the Japanese ladies who won the gold medal. Was simply beautiful. Beautiful judo in the high level standard. So you're gonna see Enrico Tomasi from Alberto Gainelli is the last kata of the day. First, Idori position, so it's sitting techniques. Shirudori. After 5 techniques without weapons, now the Uke is going to pick up the Tanto to make 3 techniques. Tsukomi, Kirikomi, and Yokotsuki. These are the 3 techniques in with Tanto Idori position. So he got the Tanto and first technique, Tsukomi. So we just received the official results of the Goshin Jitsu. So as you said, gold medal for Japan, Koikeda Story and Fumitaka Sakamaki Ezuke. The silver medal is from France, Claude Jaume and Bryce Benard. And with the same points from Portugal, Pedro Gonçalves Palmoreira, very tight competitions. But as you said, for it's a tie. When there's a tie, they gotta check the number of medium and slow, moderate errors. And the Portuguese has one more error than the French, so they got the bronze medal, and the French got the silver medal. But they have the same puntuation points, 551.5, both of contestants. So it's a nice competition to see, very tight. The Japanese well ahead with 17 points ahead from the other European contestants. So we have already the results also from the juniors in Nagano Kata, which France won the gold medal with Dylan Medur and Victoria Kraska, the silver medal for Vladislav Burbenteyev and Sidorov Danil, and silver medal from João Batista and José Farias, and also the bronze medal, that's it, Vladislav Burbenteyev and Danil Sidorov. So silver medal from João Batista, José Farias, and the Russians, Vladislav Burbenteyev and Danil Sidorov, with the bronze medal. In the 4th place, the Ukrainians Borisenko and Trupak. They stay out of the medals. Now we're already in Tashiai at the moment without weapons. Keagi, and at least Oshirodori. Watching the Italian pair Enrico Tomasi and Alberto Gainelli to decide the final classification in Kimi no Kata. Now there are two techniques with Tanto, Tsukomi and Kirikomi. Now the katana with two techniques. Nuki Kake and Kiri Oroshi. And that's it for the Kimono Kata and for International IGF World Champions Judo Federation Kata. They finish with Tomase and the final Kimono Kata. So, hello everybody again. It's been amazing week here in Lisbon since 21 until today. We finished today with the Kimono Kata, Goshin Jitsu, and also the Katama no Kata for junior. France today has totally controlled the situation. He won the Katama no Kata and also the Geoffroy, and they got the silver and the gold medal for the France. So well, wonderful day for France. Also Portugal got 2 bronze medals today. It's an amazing day. So it's been an honor to stay with us during 1 week here. It was a pleasure. Thankful to for athletes. In Lisbon there was a sunny day all week. I think tomorrow start to rain, so they choose the right time to end these championships. It's so the veterans will be then the veterans. Was amazing championships. I never stay 1 week almost with the veterans. Good atmosphere, good fair play, and nice judo. The katas, well, the katas, the aesthetic aspect of judo, according to Jiro Kanouchian. And so I hope to see you soon. I hope you enjoy our live transmission, and see you next days in next competition from IGF. Until then, bye bye. Thank you very much for coming.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask all the medalists to go to the podium wearing white judogi. All the medalists to the podium wearing white judogi. Thank you. Portuguese Federation in the organization of the Kata and Veterans World Championships.
Ministro do Homem Organiza, diretor de Educação dos Treinadores da Federação Internacional de Judo, tenho o prazer de apresentar este prémio ao Sr. Jorge Fernandes, enaltecendo a excepcional organização da Federação Portuguesa de Judo nos Campeonatos do Mundo de Catas e Veteranos.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awarding ceremony. We're going to start with the category of Kime no Kata. The medals will be presented by Mr. Envik Galea, Chair of the International Judo Federation Coach Academy. Third places and bronze medalists from Spain, Vicente Siquer Miquel Angel and Vicente Siquer Antonini. Second place and silver medalists from France, Marx Gregory and Vega Stefan. First place and world champions, also from France, Michel Jouffroy and Laurent Jouffroy. And presenting the certificates, Ms. Catarina Rodrigues, Competition Director of the Lisbon World Championships Kata and Sports Director of the European Judo Union. Ladies and gentlemen, the anthem of France.
Senhoras e senhores, o hino da França.
And now the family picture. ceremony for Kodokan Gochin Jutsu. The medals will be presented by Mr. Michael Hewitt, Coordination Director of the International Judo Federation Kata Commission. Third places and bronze medalists from Portugal, Pedro Gonçalves e Paulo Moreira. Second place and silver medalists from France, Claude Jean and Brice Bernard. And first place and world champions from Japan, Ku Ikeda and Fumitaka Sakamaki. The certificates will be presented by Mr. Thomas Dunker, International Judo Federation Kata Delegate for Africa and Kata Commissioner for the African Judo Union. Gentlemen, the national anthem of Japan.
Senhoras e senhores, o hino do Japão.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the family picture. Ladies and gentlemen, now the awarding ceremony for Katamino Kata Jr. The medals will be presented by Mr. Michel Kolovsky, Sport Director of the International Judo Federation Kata Commission. Third place and bronze medalists from the Russian Judo Federation, Vladislav Burmetev and Danil Siderov. Second place and silver medalists from Portugal, João Batista e José Farias. And first place and world champions from France, Dylan Ledoux and Victoria Kraska. will be presented by Mr. Ryoti Ushida, International Judo Federation Kata delegate for Pan America and chair of the Pan American Judo Confederation Kata Commission. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of France.
Senhoras e senhores, o hino da França.